According to official state communication updated September 29, 2020, quote, gatherings are limited to 250 people or 50% of fire code capacity, end quote. Well, I praise the Lord that things are finally opening back up. That being said, please note that most restriction measures are still very much in place. So what does that mean for us here at Pahrump Community Church? It means no more registration for the time being. So just come on out. Now, no worship services are going to be held in the chapel for now. We're all going to be worshiping in the multipurpose building again. And we're going to post the government mandated capacity limit. But for that particular building, that's 200 people per service. So that's not going to be a problem for us. Social distancing is still in place, and we're going to try to encourage it even more. Social distancing details include 6 feet between households. If you're not in the same family or home, please socially distance. Chairs will be set up to accommodate families. If there are only 2 of you, sit in one of the little groups that's just 2 or 3 seats. The state published requirements say, quote, individuals often exchange handshakes, fist bumps, and high fives at meetings and sporting events. Display signs or make announcements that discourage these and other types of physical interactions during the event, end quote. So, I'm officially notifying you, we will discourage physical interactions, even though we'll greet one another with the best smile we can have behind masks. Which reminds me, face masks are still required for everyone that is 10 or older. So again, state published requirements state, face covering is defined as covering that fully covers a person's nose and mouth, including, without limitation, cloth masks, surgical masks, towels, scarves, and bandanas. Note that they should cover nose and mouth. The point is that you keep coughs and sneezes to yourself. Apparently that means that Pastor Caleb's genius idea is not going to work. This does not fully cover my nose and my mouth. So if you have medical breathing issues, but you still wish to come out, then according to the state mandates, you can come out without wearing a mask. But if you're sick, stay home. If you have a fever or experiencing other symptoms, please don't come. Even if you're just sick with a run-of-the-mill sickness, whatever that may be, we want you well and not sharing your germs. Here's another announcement I'm thankful to make. We're going to have childcare offered this weekend here at PCC. This Sunday, for families with young children, we will be providing children's church during both the 8 o'clock and the 10:45 service. We want families to worship together as much as possible. We also know that sometimes our little ones have a hard time sitting still through a 30-some minute sermon. After our children's message, a children's church minister will be taking our 3-year-olds through kindergartners upstairs to the children's church room. This Sunday, for families with babies and toddlers, we will be providing nursery, but only during the 8 o'clock service. There will be no nursery for the 10:45 service this week. This is due primarily to a shortage of availability of volunteers. So if you're willing to help with nursery in the near future, please contact the church office. Our nursery coordinator has indicated that the short-term plan is that on the first and third Sundays of the month, nursery will be available in the first service. On the second and fourth Sundays, nursery will be available in the second service. You might want to make some notes to that effect until we can get more nursery workers. Also, I'll add to that thanks to our intrepid AV team, the service will now be streamed into the nursery so that workers won't have to miss out on the sermon. We won't be using toys that can't be easily cleaned, and we will work to ensure complete sanitization. And nursery is available for 0 to 2-year-olds. Many of our ministries here at PCC have already resumed, so if you've been watching or waiting, now is the time to prayerfully consider getting involved again. We look forward to seeing you soon. God bless you.